What is happening? Hope everyone is doing well. We have a Starbucks Grande Blonde Latte. So I want to chat about automate, delegate, remove. Today, I want to chat about mindset. Today, I want to chat about becoming a lifelong learner. Today, we are talking about sales processes. So we're going to entitle these live sessions Coffee with Cody. Good day. What is happening? Hope you are doing well. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Cody. If this is your first time tuning in, I want to say thank you. Really appreciate your attention. I'm really on a mission to help as many entrepreneurs with marketing and mindset knowledge to help them build, grow, and scale their business online. That's really my goal. That's really my passion. We're helping so many entrepreneurs from across North America really do this. And what I really want to chat about today is how no amount of marketing will fix a broken sales process. Before I hop into this, before I start chatting about this, I want to make it clear today that we are doing some training inside of the Studio PTBO Marketing Hacks group next week with my good friend Steve Haru. He runs a company called Victory Selling. And Steve and I really connected really early on, and we really share the same type of ethos to business about, marketing and sales go hand in hand. And it's part of the reason I brought him in to do some training with with some of our clients and just people that are in our community. So if you're interested, you want to get access to the free sales training that we're doing inside the Marketing Hacks, just literally search Studio PTBO Marketing Hacks on Facebook. I'm actually live inside of there right now as well. Some great training, 1 hour, 3 1-hour trainings where we'll be talking about building a sales team, the sales DNA test, and just the importance of actually having a sales process inside your business. And today, what I want to do is talk about how oftentimes marketing can get confused because marketing and sales go so hand in hand, but they're very similar, but very different, especially in the lead generation space. So today, what I want to do is I want to discuss the 5 key core functions of growing a business. This is something that I have significantly used over the last year to really help clients, really help just people understand, and to really help me. This framework that Alex Sharfan has put out, this is not my framework, this is Alex Sharfan's framework that he put out last year, put out a while ago. He talks a lot about how there's 5 key core functions of growing a business. So there's lead generation, there's lead nurture, there's conversion, there's delivery, and then there's retention, resell, upsell. So what literally on my whiteboard to the left of me, I literally have those five words or those 5 key concepts on my whiteboard. And then under that framework, I map out, okay, how am I going to generate leads for the business? And I've taken on a lot more of an operating role inside the business. But for everyone hopping on for right now to the live, I want to say thank you. We're talking about sales systems and processes and how no amount of marketing will fix a broken sales process. If you have a sales process right now for your business, we have a couple people on the live, just throw a 1 in the comment section below. If you have a proven sales process that works, would love for you to throw a 1 in the comment section to see who I'm talking to. If you don't have a sales process, or you don't know what that is, or you don't have a sales system, you kind of wing it. Let me know in the comment section too. Throw a 2 in the comment section below. So for anyone just hopping on the live, I do want to mention we're doing some free training with Steve Haru from Victory Selling. He is doing a training inside the Studio PTBO Marketing Hacks on sales teams, on sales DNA, and on sales systems and process. So if you want some help around that, make sure you go to Studio PTBO Marketing Hacks group. But today, chatting about the framework that really is the blueprint for how we're growing and how we're continually generating leads and converting them. Because, my business developer is, we have a goal of, I think, 80 book calls this month that I want him to be on. And we have an appointment setter. So what we've done is we've mapped out the ideal, how are we generating leads? So lead generation is the first section. So literally on my whiteboard next to me, I have them okay, so I have a real estate pipeline, I have an entrepreneurship pipeline, I have a website pipeline, I use my appointment setter to generate leads, I do LinkedIn, I do organic media, I'm starting to do a weekly webinar. These are all things that generate leads on a consistent basis. One of the difficulties that I think a lot of business owners have is they get to the point where they get a bunch of clients, and entrepreneurs do this all the time. I chat with so many entrepreneurs. They get a bunch of clients and they're like, oh my God, I got to focus on delivery. So they stop the lead generation and they focus on delivery. And then they focus on delivery so much that the pipe is dry, and they built this awesome system, but they weren't focused on lead generation. So now they're bleeding on the front end. And I think both is the same, where for us and for our business, we have been great at generating leads, great at nurturing and all this stuff. And in certain aspects of our business, we were struggling with delivery in the sense that we were onboarding so many clients that we quickly realized, and this is a humble moment, quickly realized that maybe we weren't delivering at the best possible way that we could. So every element's super important. So lead generation, lead nurture. So what are you doing to nurture the leads? A lot of people do referrals, and then they have to manually actually nurture these leads. So on my whiteboard, to the left of me, literally I have the way that I actually nurture leads. We have email and text automation. We do retargeting. We have our studio PTPO marketing hacks group. We have our mindset and business secrets. A little plug there again. Steve Haru is doing some training. He's a guest coach on sales. We have mindset and business secrets. I do the coffee with Cody. So what you're listening to is lead generation. It's me producing content. And then with nurture, I also have our appointment setter, Joel, who essentially calls our leads on a consistent basis. He works 4 hours a day for us. And that's the way that we nurture leads. It's like lead generation, lead nurture, conversion, delivery, retention, resell, upsell. You need to have a plan for every single section of actually growing a business. And what I've found through interviewing entrepreneurs, that are growing and scaling, it's like they have a designated plan for how they're going to bring people through the pipeline. So nurture, convert. Again, we have a 2-call sales process. The whole premise behind this Coffee Cody today is you need a sales system. No amount of marketing will fix a broken sales process. So it's like once they get on a call with you, if you're selling high ticket, or once they book a consult, what are you doing with them? Or who's calling them? Who's getting them into the consult? It's super important to have a sales process. And what we're learning as an agency right now is and that's part of the reason we're bringing in Steve to our community, is you can have a great marketing system, but without a great sales process to follow that marketing system, you're just not going to get the results you're looking for. The clients that already have a built-in sales process to take clients through a journey are really crushing it with online lead generation. We have a client, he runs a high-ticket shopping company where you buy bulk food, and they're adding $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month in sales because they have a sales process. They have an appointment setter. They have somebody that goes out and sells. It's like they have a sales process, and that's why it's so important. So we follow Stan Way and Kat Howell's 2-call sales process. So essentially what our sales process is, if you decide to ever book a call with somebody from our team, you can literally, if you want to do that, just go to studioptpo.com/book-now. You can book a call with our team. But our sales process is literally this. It's a 45-minute discovery call, identifying where are you at right now? Can we even help you? It's like an interview process of can we help you? Can we get you? Do we feel like we can get you to where you want to go? And something we've recently started to do a lot more is especially working with entrepreneurs and real estate agents, is what is your sales process? Take me through. How do you onboard people? And really dissecting and understanding a sales process really helps me understand now as an agency, okay, do you need an appointment setter? Do you need to be referred out to a sales specialist that could help you build a sales process before working with us? These are all things that we're very conscious of now than we ever have been. So no amount of marketing will fix a broken sales process is the whole concept behind this. And that's where conversion happens. Janish is our business developer. He follows the 2-call sales process. First call with working with us, purely discovery call, 45 minutes. We go to a second call. The reason we do a second call is because we like to come back. We do daily huddles and we do daily meetings as a team. We like to come back as a team and actually ask ourselves out on the calls, do we feel like we get you the results you're looking for? And then what we do is after we go to a second call and we talk about we usually do an audit. So we talk about our audit. We talk about our delivery, and we talk about investment options. So that's what it looks like to work with us. 2-call sales process. That's how we do it. So every business owner, every entrepreneur should have a sales process. Janish does that. We use case studies. Something we're really focused on lately is PR, public relations, getting featured in articles. That's another element of conversion because it builds the know, like, and trust factor. And people trust the media for the most part. So getting featured in articles can be a good play for conversion. Next section is delivery. Like what are your systems? What are automations that you have set up in your business? We're really building this out right now for websites because we're taking on so many websites. So we're having to fix different systems and processes on our website team. So the biggest thing I would say is like, again, like delivery piece has to be important. Like if you churn a bunch of clients and like, again, like be honest with you, we had a couple people that aren't going to work with us next month, and that's great because it's okay. But if you don't have a system on the back end that is working on autopilot to bring in new people, it can be really stressful when you lose a client. So you need to have this mapped out. And I literally have this on my whiteboard: lead generation, lead nurture, conversion, delivery. What are the systems we're using? Who are our account managers? What are the services that we're offering? Getting radical clarity around what you're delivering and pushing out all the things that you don't want to deliver on. That's something we're learning more. Last thing is just retention. And that really comes into delivery, but it's also resell, upsell. And it's like, what other services can we offer that to existing clients? And this is a great way to actually just even grow your business. One of my favorite people in the world, Bob Govro, talks about this very often. He says there's only 3 ways to grow a business. It's either you find new clients, you sell more current clients, or you raise your prices. And I really believe that. I really believe those are the 3 ways that you grow a business. And really today, I just wanted to hop on here. Just wanted to talk a little bit about sales. And I hope you had a ton of value to that framework that Alex Sharfen essentially uses, that I use. I put it on my whiteboard and I really map out and I take the time to understand how can I actually physically move the business forward? How can I move the organization forward if I just follow the simple blueprint? If you got some value out of that, throw a 2 in the comment section below. If you're listening back on iTunes, if you're listening back on Spotify, whatever platform you're listening on, I want to invite you to our Studio PTBO Marketing Hacks group. Literally search it on Facebook, Studio PTBO Marketing Hacks. It's a community full of entrepreneurs. We are doing monthly guest coaches moving forward. This month is all about sales. We're just talking about sales, building a sales team. We're going to go through sales DNA test. We have a guest coach, Steve Haru from Victory Selling. Get inside the Studio PTBO Marketing Hacks group. Tons of free information. There's a free business coaching course in there. There is tons of free training. There's 7 tips on how to generate leads for your business inside of there. Tons of different articles that we post, and we're just really on a mission to help entrepreneurs with marketing and mindset knowledge to help them build, grow, and scale online. So thank you for tuning into another episode of Coffee with Cody. I hope you have a great day. I hope you had a ton of value out of today, and have a great long weekend. We're off Monday, so I hope you all have a great weekend, and we'll chat with you soon.